Hey y'all, Uncle Paul here. Let's talk Potsdam, New York. Another one of those sleepy little towns that looks very quaint in the pictures, but is a hotbed of racism. Now, Potsdam is located in an area of New York called North Country, also referred to as the Adirondacks, upstate New York. But y'all, look at this picture. See how diverse it is? Now, in North Country, during the George Floyd BLM protests that were taking place across the country, pause to read about the cross burning. Yeah, spokesperson for St. Lawrence County said that they didn't believe it was a bias-related incident. Yeah, upstate New York is the second most racist region in the U.S. as of 2012.
Another student posting this photo of her on social media, the caption calling her the N-word and reading, "We must lynch her."
Y'all, it's so bad that one of the representatives for the area believes this. Which brings me to Mr. Garrett Phillips. If y'all don't know the case of Mr. Garrett Phillips, I'm going to try and summarize it here and how it connects to another TikTok case that I've been following but haven't gone into depth with until I did recently. So let's talk about Garrett Phillips.
It's about 30 minutes in Potsdam.
It was around 5 o'clock.
I got a phone call. Something's happened to Garrett.
Both units on scene with an unresponsive 10-year-old male.
The scene was handled as a crime scene.
The mother is Tandy Cyrus.
Tandy's ex-boyfriend, Nick Hillary, was suspicious.
Garrett didn't like him. Those two butted heads.
He had a sex new baby relationship. He got some problems.
Hillary is responsible for Garrett's death.
No doubt in my mind he did it.
Nick Hillary.
Hillary.
Nick's the guy.
I'm 100% certain.
Am I living in a dream right now, or this is really happening?
Called me saying, the cops won't let me leave. You don't strip search someone naked for anything.
You do have to raise questions as to why they chose Nick Hillary.
It's right out of a movie. Nick's dating the sheriff's ex-girl.
You have John Jones holding Tandy's hand.
There have been theories that Garrett had been horsing around with friends. Those theories were pushed aside.
There's no match for the DNA, nothing tying Nick to the crime.
Prosecutors don't want to solve this case. They want to get a conviction.
To tell you I'm scared would be an understatement.
While the state AG's office is being called upon to re-investigate a Potsdam murder case.
Friday, two groups come here to call for a new investigation.
It's about justice for Garrett and Nick Hillary. It's not just for one or the other, it's for both of them. Both deserve justice.
My name is Jennifer Backstrom. I organized and led Black Lives Matter Potsdam, New York.
Now, it's not easy being a black activist in a overwhelmingly white town, y'all. But Miss Jennifer has been out there on the front lines. Now, she's been out there as a vocal critic of Potsdam, New York police for the way in which they treated Nick Hillary. And for years now, she's been acknowledging the racism that exists in her community. But y'all, did that put a target on her back?
Weeks later, my son, Teron Evans Jr., moved to Potsdam, New York. Less than 7 months later, an informant claimed that he committed suicide in her home.
This is Mr. Teron. May you rest in power, friend. But y'all, people with mental health struggles aren't dumb. Typically speaking, we're rather smart and tend to overthink everything.
Was he alone here all night? Or
No, I just got up for work.
was he in bed with you?
At some point, I went to bed early. I don't know what time.
Now, bupropion is the active ingredient in Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin overdoses are not uncommon. They do typically come with certain telltale signs. Someone that takes, say, 50 tablets is likely to vomit at some point or have seizures. We didn't even find pills in Mr. Teron's autopsy.
How you doing, gentlemen? Yeah. Okay, Jennifer, I'm Deputy Final Sheriff's Officer. I apologize for bothering you guys so early, okay? Teron, is that your son? Yes. Okay. I'm very sorry to let you go past my son. No. No. Why? Hold on. For what? It looks like it was an overdose. An overdose of what? Pills. Where did you find my son? Please let me know. It was a 911 call this morning. She was at I believe it's his girlfriend's house. She who? I'm not going to give you. You know his girlfriend? Crystal? Crystal, the first name. That drug dealing bitch, Crystal? I don't know. And every officer around here knows? I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Yeah.
Now, given the way police treated Mr. Hillary, and given Miss Jennifer's activism, and the racist attitudes that are well known within that town, is it truly far-fetched to think that Tehran's death was a form of retaliation against Miss Jennifer. I don't think so. And if y'all don't think so either, y'all, we need to contact the governor of New York. There's her number. In addition to contacting the governor, also contact the district attorney. Phone number here. Come on, y'all. Boost. Let's get justice for Tehran.